Welcome to 2+2.
Cheers. Hello.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Debbie.
And we are bringing a fun show for you guys.
So welcome to our first show. It's going to be rough. I'm not going to lie.
It's already been a very rough start.
So we are 2+2.
Which is up to your interpretation, but 2 teachers.
2 bottles of wine.
Which we would like to review for you right now. I am drinking Apothic Red, which is out of California. I love Apothic. I love all of their red blends. This one's just basic Apothic Red, as you can see. I love it. It is a dry wine, and I like to drink it at room temperature.
And I drink whites. I do not drink reds, but Apothic is delicious. So I am just drinking right now my go-to, which is Barefoot Pinot Grigio. I love my Pinot Grigios, and it's very inexpensive. And bonus,
You don't need a wine.
twist off.
Right.
So you can't go wrong with a twist off. So, introduce us. I'm Debbie. I am a teacher, and I live in Northwest Indiana, which is very important to differentiate between Indiana and Northwest Indiana. And I am the mother of 3 children, and soon to be the grandmother of one great sweet baby girl. Can't wait.
I can't believe you're going to be a grandma.
I'm so excited.
That is so
I
awesome.
know, I can't wait.
Why don't you talk about that a little bit? So
Okay.
You're going to be a very young grandmother, I feel, because my kids are in 3rd grade and 6th grade, and I'm nowhere near being a grandma, and we're very close in age. So how do you feel about being a young grandma? What do you think?
Well, it's really cool. My oldest daughter is Taylor. She's 26, and she and her husband have been married for about a year and a half, and they're starting their family. And our baby girl's coming in July. So as a young grandma, I'm pretty excited because I get to enjoy the baby, but not be the old crickety grandma. And then, of course, the questions. Yes, I had her young. I had her, my oldest daughter, when I was 18, which she's the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me in my life. And so, hi, Tay. No, it being a young mom was really a good experience. From my experience, it was rough, tough, hard, but very rewarding. And very excited about that.
Yes, congratulations, Debbie. I'm so happy for you.
So, you are?
Yes, I'm Kelly. I am a mother of 2 boys, and right now it is a very busy time for our family because baseball has started, and their age differences put them onto different baseball teams, which means that we have practice at the same time in 2 different locations. So I don't know how you single moms do it because I can't be 2 places at once. As much as I try to, I can't.
And I can bounce on that. I am a single mom, and I cannot be in 2 places at one time. So you rely on friends and family and loved ones.
It takes a village.
Yeah. Now, granted, my children are not as young as Kelly's. My children are 26, you heard that, and my son is 20, so I'm blessed to have to not run him around everywhere anymore. And then my youngest, she's 13, and I do have to run him around everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
And I also am a teacher. I teach 5th grade at the same school where Debbie teaches. And that's how we met
Yay.
and became besties.
Yay. So speaking of school,
Yes.
how many days do we have left?
29!
No one's counting.
counting.
No one's counting. Yes, 29. And so now that like the end of the school year is wrapping up, you have a lot of reflection. You're going to see a lot of posts of people reflecting funny things and nostalgic things and graduations coming up. And we teach in an elementary school, so we do not have like graduation.
Well, 5th grade has a little ceremony where they
do.
do, because they go on to the middle school, they're leaving our building. So they do have it's not a graduation, it's an award ceremony, but.
And it's very special to them.
Yes, it is.
Especially the ones that have been in our building for a long
Since
time.
kindergarten, I know, yes.
Yeah.
And this year I have some kids who had kindergarten with my son Aiden. Yeah, so it's a bittersweet year. It is a bittersweet year.
It is. So we kind of now this is the time of year where I find myself in two different places. Incredibly stressed out,
Of course.
because we want to get them ready for the next school year. We want to get everything ready, make sure that they're well prepared, and make sure that they're still learning and that we're not, just blowing off because it's the end of the school year. But then on the other side, I guess three angles, because now I'm reflecting on how the year went and how much they've grown and looking at old pictures of them at the beginning of the year. But then I'm no longer stressed out about everything else that goes along with being a teacher.
So how do you feel this year went as a teacher? And your class? Debbie teaches second grade, so her second graders are moving on to third grade, which is a very pivotal year. I believe. I taught third grade for many years, and I believe it's a very pivotal year in learning.
It's very important.
Especially in Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. If you're not from Indiana, we have very high stakes testing, and it's very much tied to our pay and to our state funding for our school. And just a little side note, we teach in a low-income area, so we rely on that. But even the state funding, how I feel about it, that can be another show.
Of course.
My children have grown immensely. So I have to answer your question in two ways, and I think you could probably answer the same.
Okay.
Our school year has been very unique. Lots of changes in our building.
Yes.
That are still going on. So outside of my classroom, incredibly stressful. Didn't enjoy it at all. Once the doors were closed and I have my babies and more learning and we're having fun, wonderful school year. Great time with the kids, lots of fun, lots of learning, a lot of kids coming out of their shells. It was actually a very good teacher year. And I just wish that I learned sooner in the school year. And I've been usually good about this, but I wish I would have learned sooner this school year to close my door and let the outside stay out there and let me focus in on here. So that's my reflection this year, is that I spent a lot of time stressing over things I had no control of, and I should have been supporting my classroom learning, I guess, more. How do you feel this year, school year?
I had a fantastic year. Fifth grade departmentalized, which means that each teacher is only teaching one subject 2 times a day. And we put them by ability level, which means that one teacher would have 2 groups of higher kids and another teacher would have 2 groups of lower kids. So we were able to keep them at their ability level with all the students around them being at about that same ability level. And I have been able to make these kids grow leaps and bounds because I'm not worried about this one kid who's way down here and this other kid that's way up here. And how do I reach both of them? I've been able to reach the whole class at the same time.
Yeah, that's
and it's been amazing. It has been so much fun because once we master a skill or a task, I can go on and I can move on and we can do fun things instead of staying on the same skill for however many weeks it takes for you to get those other kids. And then, I teach the high ability. So
yeah.
Perhaps next year I'll be teaching the low ability and then I'll get to see where I stay on the same task for weeks at a time instead of getting to do those fun things.
So I'm going to reach forward and try to see. Again, it's our inaugural show. It's rough.
Somebody forgot to set the timer, but it's okay.
So there goes.
Right.
But I took some time off.
Okay, great.
Okay, great. So we're not going to bore you with teaching because if you're not a teacher,
then you're bored. Although I
boring.
feel like everybody thinks they know what a teacher does because everybody has gone to school and has had a teacher, and so they think, oh, I know what a teacher does. They sit there and they grade papers.
I wish.
Yeah. That's not.
No. We're moms. Like we're moms to these kids for 6 hours a day, and
we're a nurse to these kids for 6 hours a day.
Yes,
we're a judge. We're a referee. We're a cop.
We're therapists.
We're everything.
We are definitely not the teachers that we had growing up because society has changed so much. Yes. And research has shown so much about how to grow a child, not just academically, but emotionally and stuff as well. So we have a lot of pressure on our hands to teach your children how to read and do math, but also how to be a good person and make sure that they're safe. And again, we're a low income area and that has its own challenges, and that every teacher, no matter what, cheers you cheers to the children,
teachers.
all the teachers that have taught my children through the years, because God bless you. I know. So no, you know what? We might dedicate a show to teaching. So if you have any questions that you want to ask that you might not know, or maybe you think you know, or whatever, we're very honest. Comment below. I couldn't imagine being anything else in my life. What about you?
I would be an actress.
No. Yeah, you would. I would be a singer, but I can't sing. So there we go. Okay. So we're gonna move on.
We wanted to talk a little bit about TV because we're winding down on our season here, and I know there are so many Game of Thrones fans out there. I'm not one of them. I've never seen an episode, and I know you guys make fun of us who say we're the 1%. You've never seen an episode,
but you guys make fun of us,
yes,
who are super dedicated to Game of Thrones. Like,
I will say though that when they premiered this final season, it did snow here.
It was awesome. Winter was, and it's April, so
and I thought that was pretty cool. But Debbie, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about Game of Thrones.
Okay, so let me just preface this with this. Okay, huge Game of Thrones fan. Kelly is not. Kelly's husband, huge Game of Thrones fan. My boyfriend is not. So Adam is Kelly's husband. John is my boyfriend, and they're gonna have to do something Sunday nights or Monday nights whenever Adam and I can get together because I have no one to talk to. And ironically, how funny this last Sunday, Adam was watching at his house and I was watching on my little phone, and we were texting each other and going super excited. And I know John was rolling his eyes and saying stuff, and I'm sure Kelly was too. So, Game of Thrones. My daughter, my son-in-law, huge fans also. So we text each other, and if you don't get it, you don't get it. And if you want to get it, start at the beginning. And if you start now, you will not get it at all. But yeah, that was the big premiere. Sunday was a big day. It seems like there was a lot going on this Sunday. Was it the Masters, or did that?
Oh yes, Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods won the Masters.
Yep.
So that was huge.
It feels like all anybody talked about was snow around here because it snowed, and it was April 14th. Yeah.
Yeah, and we live close to Chicago. So
yes.
We are going to often say it's like living in Chicago.
Go White Sox.
Go Cubs.
And another show that
yes.
that both of us watch. Debbie doesn't anymore, but This Is Us, the tearjerker show. You started out watching it, didn't you?
I did.
So let me ask you then, why did you stop?
I got divorced.
So
my ex-husband and I started watching it together.
Okay, so it was a together thing.
It was a together
now
thing.
It's an ex-husband thing.
And and you know, of course, the two main characters so in love and everything. And then when my ex-husband and I separated, I couldn't bring myself to watch it anymore.
Okay.
Because they were so happy, and I was like, well, so. But I hear there's great storylines, and I would like to watch it again, so maybe.
Yes, I am very happy for Kate and Toby. They finally had their baby. Yeah.
Spoiler.
Sorry, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you watch This Is Us, you already know that they had their baby. It's not really a spoiler. But I am loving the, oh my gosh, Beth and Randall storyline right now. I'm loving that.
Is that his wife?
That is, Randall is the one with the black glasses, and his wife, they're the rich ones that live in Philly, near Philly, and now and he's the one that was adopted.
Yes. Okay.
And they're having a strain in their marriage right now.
See, I can't watch that.
But, oh my gosh, the wife she stepped up, and she's like, we're going to bring this family together. And it's
you know, I
really
did, when I did watch that, I did love them.
Yes.
I thought she was strong.
Yes, she is.
Amazing.
And I love that they still portray her as that.
Yeah.
Because I
her,
felt like when Randall won the whatever political party thing that he won, that she felt she was going to have to step down and give up her dreams, but she found a way to not do that. And still everybody gets to move on as a family. And I really, really liked that.
Well, maybe I'll have to go back and TiVo or whatever.
Well, maybe perhaps it's like Game of Thrones, and if you start watching now, you won't get it. True, or maybe you shouldn't.
No, I'll go back and watch it.
And rewatch all
because
that.
I have a lot of free time.
Oh,
As a teacher
in
and a single mom.
29 days, we actually will.
In 29 days, we get to read real books.
The funny thing about this is, in the summer, we actually text each other, "What are you doing? I'm bored. I have nothing to do." And because our kids, they go and do their own thing.
Yeah. Our kids are so separated, and like her oldest and my youngest are close in grade level, separated a lot in age, but my youngest is a girl.
And my oldest is a boy.
And my youngest cares more about social life.
And mine not so much.
Well, though.
He's getting there.
I'm going to save this for what's new news.
He's getting there. Oh, okay.
But no, I'll say it right now. No, my youngest is very intelligent, very bright, straight A student. She's in National Junior Honor Society, so that's
awesome.
coming up. So
that's awesome.
But she's also a cheerleader and a gymnast, and very much into Instagram and
okay.
Yeah, so they're good friends. They love each other very much. You know, they do. They love each other a lot.
Like brother and sister.
Exactly.
Like they could fight.
And right now they're teenagers. So
yes. So they're
right now
they're like that rubber band.
I think Aiden still tries to be her friend, and I think Lily rolls her eyes.
Yes, I would agree with that.
But not a disrespect. Just
no. And I think Aiden is starting to roll his eyes too. Because he's almost in 7th grade now too. So
all right.
Yeah. But yeah. Did she make cheerleading for 8th grade?
Tryouts are next week, during the week, and then on Saturdays the tryouts. But I won't be there. But we're pretty sure.
Okay.
So, but her cousin just made the KV team.
Nice.
So
KV, that's where my husband went to high school. So go Cougars.
Yes. So her cousin made the team, and they're very close. They have a sister relationship. So. Now they'll be at different competitions. And if you are cheer moms or gymnastics moms, because I've been both, you know what I'm talking about, comment below.
You guys have your own little clique.
And I'm not a baseball mom, so you guys, baseball moms, you know the hell she's living right now.
Yes.
Yes.
It's fun, though. We love it. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. We totally love it.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
My son just tried out for some math competition
thing.
And out of all of 6th grade, only 10 people made it, and he was one of them. So next week he's going to Chesterton to compete in this math Olympics.
Can I tell them what I did?
Yeah, what did you do?
With Aiden.
Oh, of course.
I was teaching 1st grade. Her son was supposed to be in my class. I refused to have him in my class. Went to her and I said, I don't want him in my class.
I like how you say refuse to have him in my class.
Like
that kid, I can't have him in my class.
So no, super bright. When he was supposed to be in my class as a 1st grade, of course I wanted him in my class. Known him since he was in his mom's belly. Love him more than anything. Love him like a stepson. But he's way too smart. And so what was it, a day before school started?
Yeah.
And I went to the principal. I said, he can't be in 1st grade. I love him. I'll keep him, but he needs to go to 2nd grade. And then he went to one of our best friends' class in 2nd grade. So Aiden skipped. So that's when I said they're close in grade level, but not age.
Yes.
So yeah, her son's pretty smart.
Yes, we're still waiting for that Northwestern thing to come through.
Oh,
that you said that Lily got last year.
I gotta go back and find it.
Yeah. So was it at the end of the year? Okay.
I want to say it was.
Because I'm worried about it because I really want him to go.
Yeah.
So we're still hoping on that. So
we are
coming towards the end of our show.
So do you have any exciting news to share? Well, you did with Aiden with the.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. And I get to see my sister-in-law this weekend. I'm super excited.
I ask you that for Easter.
Is
it here or Mom and Dad's?
It's at Mom and Dad's. Grammy and Dupa. That's what we call them. And I haven't seen her since Thanksgiving. And she's been going through a really rough patch right now with my nephew, with his health and everything. And so I just need to give her a big old hug. And,
Hi, honey.
Be with her for a little bit.
Yeah, we do.
How about you? Any exciting news?
I do have some exciting news besides becoming a grandma. My sister Shannon became a I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
I know. So my big sister Shannon became a grandmother this morning.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations!
Yeah. So at 3:30 this morning, Mr. Drew was born. 7 pounds 15 ounces. They live in Houston, so I won't be able to see them for a while. But congratulations, Asia, and welcome, Mr. Drew, and congratulations, Shannon. So now my mom is a great grandma, and my sister's a grandma, and
wow, this is the first great grandma for your mom?
for my mom, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
2 in 1 year. That's so exciting.
So,
and a boy and a girl.
know.
Oh, how fun.
So now I'm super jealous because my sister is basking in the love and wonderfulness it is to become a grandmother, and I have to wait three,
Oh
4,
my
5
gosh,
months?
you're so silly. You're still going to get all that stuff.
I said earlier Billy was coming in July. She's coming in August.
Oh, you should ask me?
Oh yeah, her name's gonna be Billy.
That is so cute, Ivy.
Billy Margaret is my granddaughter's name. She is coming in August. Her name is Billy because Taylor's husband's Trey's dad passed away a few years ago, tragically, and his name was Bill. And
that is so now I'm gonna cry.
I know.
That's so cute.
So they wanted to pay homage to Bill.
Oh my gosh.
And so Billy is it is cute. So Billy and her middle name is Margaret. So it's gonna be Billy Margaret.
And Margaret is
my stepmom.
Okay.
And my daughter and my stepmom are in fact my stepmom saw her before I did when she was born.
Oh.
So my stepmom and my daughter have a very close relationship.
Tight bond.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'm also like a step grandma kind of.
Oh yes.
So my boyfriend's
Go ahead
daughter
and gush a little bit about that.
My boyfriend's daughter, Ellie, had a little bit. I'm taking over the whole show.
No, it's fine. You're the one with the most news.
I guess we'll take over you soon. So Ellie had Adriana January 15th, and she's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. There's our timer, and so she's the cutest thing ever. So John and just moved closer so that he can spend more time with us and with her. And I'm blessed that John's daughter Ellie gets to include. I'm included in their lives, and I'm so blessed because I love his kids so much. And little Adriana, I just love her so much, and she's just wonderful. So now, at Christmas, we're gonna have babies.
Babies! So fun.
So
okay, well, it is time for us to wrap it up. So we are going to say cheers.
Thank you for watching our first one.
And we love our viewers.
Yes.
Any comments that you have, please leave them below. We'd love to read them.
Right. Thank you so much for coming to see us. We'll see you soon. Cheers.